For years, we've all thought Qui-Gon to be some kooky being that believed in this ancient prophecy set out by random monks of some sort, that a chosen one will bring balance to the Force. However, in the new Master and Apprentice book, which is canon, we learned that Qui-Gon didn't really believe in them all that much. In fact, he took them with a grain of salt. In this passage, he asked Obi-Wan to go to the archives and bring to him all ancient prophecies, many different ones. He did this to Obi-Wan over the course of their relationship together as Master and Apprentice. So this is just one of the excerpts from when he did it. When Obi-Wan asks him if he really believes in these, Qui-Gon shrugs and tells him that he did only when he was younger. So here we go.
Once, when I was younger, Qui-Gon shrugged, but no, I don't. However, I also don't assume they're meaningless, like most Jedi these days. Learning the ancient mystics believed ties us to our history.
The Jedi don't have such mystics anymore, Obi-Wan pointed out. We are meant to put aside visions of the future, because we can't know whether they'll come to pass. Master Yoda even says such visions can bring a Jedi to darkness.
Yes, seeking to know the future can be a form of control, which can lead to the dark side,
Qui-Gon said in his deep, resonant voice. From his tone, Obi-Wan knew his master had heard all this from Yoda many times before.
And learning the forms of lightsaber combat is a way of preparing for violence. Violence, too, can lead to the dark side. We are entrusted with great diplomatic power, which means we exert influence over entire systems.
I understand what you mean, Obi-Wan said. Many paths can lead to the dark side.
As Jedi, we possess power that average beings do not, and never will. Holding power over other beings will always require us to be vigilant against the darkness within us. Our ability to sometimes glimpse potential futures is no more or less dangerous than any of our other talents.
This is revolutionary to me. Qui-Gon didn't blindly just believe in the prophecy, or any prophecy for that matter. He believed that they tied the Jedi to the times of the past, and to remember where they came from, their history. Yoda didn't like seeing into the future because he felt it was a form of control, wanting to manipulate or change the outcome to our favor. However, Qui-Gon saw it no different as having the ability that all Jedi do. That Jedi had powers that no mere mortal being will ever have, and that power could be turned to rule over them in darkness. He also believed that wielding a lightsaber is for violence, and that violence can lead to the dark side. However, it was the choice of a Jedi to stay in the light and use their powers for good. The same was true for if they saw into the future. This is why I love Qui-Gon so much and why he's my favorite Jedi. He wasn't afraid of his powers or powers in general. He felt the Jedi needed to be able to control their abilities and the darkness within themselves in order to fully understand the Force, not fear it, for fear leads to the dark side.